Have you ever felt trapped? Like no matter how hard you fight, you're stuck, repeating the same mistakes, the same routines, and nothing ever changes? What if I told you that it's not the world around you, not your circumstances, but your own mind that's holding you back? Today, we're going to uncover 3 hidden mental traps that are silently destroying your progress, your dreams, and your future. Stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to reveal could be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. This knowledge will set you free. Imagine this: a Viking warrior, fierce, powerful, and unstoppable. He stands on the edge of battle, ready to unleash everything he's trained for. But right before the fight begins, he hesitates. His mind races. He overthinks every move, every possibility, until the fear of failure consumes him. And in that moment, the warrior is defeated, not by his enemies, but by his own mind. Now let me ask you, how many times have you stood at the edge of your own battle? A major life decision, an opportunity to grow, but you hesitated, you overthought, you waited for perfection, and in the end, you did nothing. This is the war we all fight, the war within our own minds. The first trap, self-sabotage. The first trap is self-sabotage, and trust me, it's ruthless. It's like a Viking sharpening his sword day after day, but never stepping onto the battlefield. You tell yourself, I'm preparing, I need more time, but in reality, you're hiding from failure, from rejection, from the fear that you might not be good enough. Sound familiar? Think about it. How many times have you convinced yourself that you're getting ready, but deep down you're stalling? You're afraid that if you actually try, you might fail. But here's the brutal truth. The real failure is not trying at all. The only way to escape self-sabotage is to act, even when you're scared, even when it feels uncertain. Stop waiting for the right moment. It doesn't exist. Start now. Fail, learn, and grow, but don't let yourself be your own worst enemy any longer. For the second trap, overthinking. The second trap is overthinking, and it's deadly. Picture this: a Viking standing at the helm of his ship, staring at the horizon. He wants to set sail, but he's paralyzed by indecision. What if I choose the wrong path? What if the storm hits? What if I'm not ready? So he stands there and he never moves. Overthinking is the death of action. You know this. How many times have you spent hours, days even, obsessing over a decision, analyzing every possible outcome until you're too overwhelmed to even begin? Overthinking is a trap that keeps you stuck, paralyzed by doubt and fear. To break free, you have to trust yourself. Imperfect action is better than perfect inaction. Set sail. You'll find your way as you move forward, but if you stay still, you're guaranteeing defeat. The third trap, perfectionism. And now we come to the most dangerous trap of all, perfectionism. This trap is so seductive because it disguises itself as a virtue. I just want it to be perfect, you tell yourself. But perfectionism is nothing but a mask for fear. It's like a Viking who refuses to go into battle until every detail of his armor, every swing of his sword is flawless. But guess what? While he's waiting for everything to be perfect, the war passes him by. Perfectionism will cripple your potential. You hold back, you hesitate, you refuse to start because you're afraid it won't be good enough. But here's the reality: nothing is ever perfect. The pursuit of perfection is the fastest way to achieve nothing. To escape this trap, you have to embrace imperfection. Action is always better than inaction. Progress is better than perfection. Every time you act, you get stronger, smarter, more prepared. But every time you wait, you lose. So stop aiming for flawless and aim for progress. So now you know the 3 hidden traps that are keeping you stuck: self-sabotage, overthinking, and perfectionism. Which one is holding you back? Let me tell you something. The Vikings didn't wait for the perfect battle or overthink their strategies into paralysis. They acted, they fought, and they learned along the way. They faced their fear head on. Now it's time for you to do the same. If you don't break free from these mental traps, you'll remain stuck in the same place, living the same life, over and over again. But you don't have to. Now that you've seen the traps, you have the power to destroy them. So here's the question: will you let your mind be the reason you stay trapped? Or will you take control, break free, and live the life you're meant to live? Your journey to freedom starts now.